This is the odds and evens game. Before you start, make sure the student understands what makes an odd number and what makes an even number. So an even number is where if we laid them out in a 10 frame pairwise, we would end up with nothing extra on the end. As you can see, the 9 here, we have one odd one sticking out on the end. And Numicons a really good way, or 10 frames, a great way to explain this concept of odds and evens. Now in the game, we're going to roll the 10-sided dice 4 times. So I've got a 9, I've got a 5, I've got a 3, and I've got a 5. Now the idea of the game is that you either add the odd numbers or the even numbers, but the idea is to see if you can be the highest. So if my partner had rolled 2 and 3 and 5 and 4, so if I was looking here, I would be, for this particular one here, I would be thinking I want to add the odd numbers here because that means I can use every single one of those numbers. So I'd have 10, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now really with these numbers, my partner is going to be struggling. I would be adding, well, do I add the even numbers? Do I add the odd numbers? I can only add one or the other. I'll probably be adding these two because they're going to make 8, whereas if I add these two, they're going to make 6. So really, first player wins by a mile here. So the idea is to roll the dice and see if you can get the highest number, but you're only allowed to use either the odd numbers or the even numbers that you roll. And you can add a few more rolls to challenge the students a bit further.